Hey everyone, this is Don Miguccioni here, checking in with you about my Healthy Thanksgiving Blitz program. So if you're watching this video on YouTube, make sure to look at the blog post as well. That's at 10minutetakeaways.com, the number 10. So just a quick overview on the program. What I did was I made a commitment to do a 4-week program focused on good nutrition and regular exercise in the weeks leading up to, and more importantly, the week following Thanksgiving. So that's sort of part one of a healthy holiday plan that I'm trying out this year. The theory that I'm testing out is that no one day is going to derail your health and fitness progress, but the holidays have a tendency to lead to some decadence as an overall pattern. So office parties, weekends, day before holiday, day after holiday, having lots of leftovers and treats around, patterns and habits around this time of year are what more likely is going to derail health and fitness goals, not 3 or 4 days of celebration, eat, drink, and be merry. So that's the theory that I'm testing out. So 4-week period, and this is the summary of how it went. So what I did is I made a plan, made myself some dietary guidelines, made myself some exercise guidelines, and more importantly, I made myself some goals. So I had some specific goals around weight and waist circumference, and I had some specific exercise goals that resonate with me. So I made a goal related to body weight exercises, pull-ups, push-ups, and dips, and the goal was simply to add more volume to those exercises throughout my Thanksgiving plan. So the plan really that I was following resonates with me. I try to emphasize this throughout the program, that if you're looking at my post for inspiration, thank you very much, first of all, but really make sure, and I try to emphasize this, make it specific to you. So it's not a program for nutrition, for exercise that you can plug and play. It's really just an example of what I'm doing and what's been working for me. And I try to include some tips on how you could make your own plan and hold yourself accountable to it. So that's the key thing. All right, so top challenges. I highlighted this in my blog post. First big challenge for me was starting the plan. So I had come off a week off of work, and for me, work gives me a built-in routine. So I've got to get up at a certain time to get my workout in. Got to have my plan set out for what I'm going to eat roughly throughout the day when I get home. And that really helps me to say, like, 5 days a week, I'm dialed in, I know what I need to do. So having the week off and having some questionable habits kick in right before I'm trying to start this 4-week healthy holiday plan was a challenge. So like, hey, listen, got off track a little bit there in general. So I need to make this plan and I need to get it started. So that was obstacle number 1. Getting it started. Obstacle number 2, biggest challenge for me, was sticking to it. So first week went great, and then you start to get into some challenging areas. For me, the week before Thanksgiving has always been challenging because you got some time off coming up, you're excited, get to see family. So having some drinks after work seems like a why not. Doing some food prep, sampling some of the food that you're prepping. That was a big challenge for me in years past. So I had to make sure, like, okay, I've got my written plan here. I know why it's important. I'm testing out this theory. I wrote it down on the internet. So it'd be pretty embarrassing if I didn't follow through in my own plan. So for me, that was helpful. Adapting it to something that might work for you is writing it down. Absolutely, you have to write it down. You can't hit a target that you can't see. Tell someone about it. So whether it's a formal accountability partner, someone that you live with, someone you're friends with and you see on a regular basis, if you tell someone that you're committing to this and you commit to report back to them, you're more likely to follow through. So challenge number 3, the week after, really getting back on plan after the holiday. So for me, that started Friday morning. So Thanksgiving's a Thursday, and I had already committed to myself, I'm going to get up, I'm going to do an hour of cardio after Thanksgiving. So to get that done, set my alarm for 5 a.m. Did not want to get up and do it at 5 a.m. after that day. But I'm really glad I did. I was immediately glad that I did it. Even like halfway through, like, I feel a lot better now that I got up and moving. Really set me up for success heading into the next week. So that's where I am as of filming this, Friday, December 4th. And I feel great about the routine I had, getting back on track with exercise, with nutrition. So some pretty significant challenges. You're going to face those if you're trying to do something different, like being healthy around the holidays. So expect the obstacles, but if you have a solid plan, you have a good reason why you're doing it, and you have some accountability, you'll be fine. Milestones for me, you could check that out on the written blog post. What I did is I had 5 areas that I tried to hold myself accountable to. So I had some measurables, took a photo, took weight on the scale. So it might be harder to lose weight during the holidays. That's what ended up happening for me for part 1 of this Thanksgiving plan. I'm not going to really say that I lost weight during this plan, because really I had gained a few pounds through that week off. So I felt good about really maintaining the progress that I had made throughout the year. Weight on a scale is one measurable, photo's another great one. For me, I used my belt to measure waist circumference. That's another one to keep yourself accountable if you don't want to do the body circumference with the tape measure. I had some measurables related to cardiovascular exercise, frequency, had some measurables related to my weight training, related to sleep. That was a big one for me. So making sure I had a consistent bedtime. I've been trying out blue light blocking glasses. Those are some areas that I kept myself accountable to. I made sort of 5 major goal areas, and I tracked them weekly. So that's another tip to check out, is to make sure that you have some way to hold yourself accountable, and to check in, because if you make these goals and you have a 4-week plan or an 8-week plan, you want to have a way to specifically measure how you're doing. Once again, can't hit a target you can't see, and if you're not checking your progress regularly, it's hard to know how you're doing, and then therefore to stay motivated. So next, this was part 1. I think it went very well for me. I hope it went well for you if you tried it out. But the thing is, we're not finished here at this point. So we're early December. There's a lot that can happen between now and January for positive related to health and fitness, or for negative. So a month is plenty of time for negative habits to creep in. And if you haven't made yourself a plan and you're seeing this video right now, it's definitely not too late. You can make a lot of progress towards your health and fitness within a month's time. So I'm going to have a post next week for sort of part 2 of this healthy holiday challenge that I'm trying out. And we will see you then. I hope you enjoy this. Please give me a like if you like it. Share it. Maybe you know someone who's trying to get some healthy plans together for the holidays and wants to join in. I would really appreciate any sort of comments, likes, shares. Thank you so much for checking this out, and we will see you very soon.